Wallet looking like a desert? Let's make it rain. Sort of. Hey guys, what is up? Tanmay here. And today we're talking about something serious, but also not so serious. It's about money. Moolah, cash, paisa, that thing that makes the world go round. Or at least makes your Swiggy orders happen. Yeah, that important stuff. Do you ever feel like your wallet is haunted? Like money just disappears? Poof! One day you get your salary. You feel like a king of the world. Next day it's all gone. Rent, bills, that one impulse buy. You know, that cool t-shirt you didn't need. Story of our lives, right? It's like you work so hard. You hustle, you grind. You tell your boss, yes sir, even when you want to say something else. All for that paycheck. And then it vanishes. Faster than free pizza at a party. It's frustrating, I know. But what if I told you there's a way? A simple way to manage your money. No complicated Excel sheets, no boring finance jargon. Something so easy, even I can do it. And trust me, that's saying something. Ready to turn that desert wallet into an oasis? Well, maybe a small pond first. Let's be real. Alright, so what's this magic trick? It's called the 50-30-20 rule. Sounds like a secret code, I know, but it's super simple. Imagine your salary is a pizza. A delicious cheesy pizza. This rule just tells you how to slice it, so everyone gets a fair share, especially future you. So here's the deal. 50% of your income goes to needs. These are the super important things. The can't live without stuff. Think rent or EMI for your house. Groceries, so you don't starve. Utility bills. Wi-Fi is a need, okay? Basically adulting essentials. Next up, 30% goes to wants. This is the fun slice of the pizza. Your Netflix subscription, those weekend trips with friends, eating out at your favorite restaurant, that fancy coffee you love, things that make life enjoyable. You deserve it, man. And the last 20%? This is crucial. It goes to savings or debt repayment. This is for future you. Building an emergency fund, saving for a big goal like a PS7, or paying off those pesky credit card bills, or student loans. This slice is your financial superhero cape. Now you might be thinking, Tanmay, this sounds nice, but does it actually work? Especially now in 2025, when prices are going crazy. Inflation is like that uninvited guest, the one who eats all the snacks and doesn't leave. Ever. Yes, this rule still slaps. Hard. This rule gives you clarity. In a world full of financial confusion, it's like a roadmap for your money. You know exactly where your cash should go. No more guessing games. No more where did my money go? Moments. You become the boss of your bank account, not the other way around. The 50-30-20 rule is flexible. That's why it's so good for today's economy. Things are unpredictable, right? 1 month, fuel prices are up. Next month, something else. This rule helps you adjust. It's not rigid like some old uncle's opinions. It bends with your life. Plus, it forces you to save. And let's be honest, saving is hard. There are so many shiny things to buy. But that 20% for savings, it's non-negotiable. Almost. It builds a safety net. So when life throws a curveball, you're ready to catch it. Or at least duck. Alright, theory class is over. Time for some practical stuff. How do you actually this 50-30-20 rule? Step 1. Know your income. Your income, okay? The money that actually hits your bank account. Not the fancy number on your offer letter. Let's call this your real moolah. Step 2. Calculate your percentages. Take your real moolah. Multiply by 0.50 for needs. Multiply by 0.30 for wants. And multiply by 0.20 for savings debt. Got those 3 numbers? Those are your spending targets. Write them down. Big and bold. Step 3. Track your spending. This is where the real fun begins. Or the horror if you spend like crazy. For at least a month, track everything. Every chai, every Uber ride, every little thing. You need to see where your money is going. Be honest with yourself. No cheating. Step 4. Categorize and adjust. Now look at your spending. Match it against your 50-30-20 targets. Are you spending 70% on wants? Time to make some changes. Maybe fewer fancy coffees, or pack lunch for work sometimes. This is where you become a money ninja. Slicing expenses, not just pizza. Section 5. Becoming a money detective. Tracking your cash like a pro. So tracking money sounds boring, right? I mean, I get it. It's like watching paint dry or, listening to a politician's speech. But hey, it's super important. Think of it as being a detective for your own cash. You're like the Sherlock Holmes of your spending. Finding clues about where your money hides and, well, where it runs off to. Now, there are tons of ways to do this. You can totally go old school, Just grab a simple notebook and a pen, write down every single expense. My grandpa did this, and let me tell you, it worked for him. He always had money for ladoos, so there's that. Plus, writing things down really helps you remember. Then, of course, there are apps. So many apps. You've got Walnut, Spendy, YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. These apps can connect to your bank accounts, or you can enter expenses manually. They categorize things for you with pretty charts and graphs. Makes you feel like a finance CEO, even if you just bought a Vadapav. And hey, you can also use spreadsheets, Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. If you like being a bit nerdy, there are lots of templates online and you can customize them like crazy. Formulas, pivot tables, the whole 9 yards. Or, just a simple list. Whatever floats your boat, man. The key is consistency. Okay, I hear you. Some of you live in big cities where rent is not just high, it's sell your kidney high. Your needs category might be way over 50% just because of rent or housing EMIs. Does that mean the 50/30/20 rule is useless? Nope, not at all. This rule is a guideline, not a strict law. It's not like your mom telling you to clean your room. Think of it as a starting point. If your needs are, say 60% or 70%, then you need to adjust the other categories. Maybe your wants become 20% or 15%, and savings stay at 10% or 15%. It's about finding a balance that works for reality. The goal is to be intentional. If your rent is massive, okay, that's a fact. But are there other needs you can trim? Maybe a cheaper phone plan, or cooking at home more often. Little changes can add up. It's about making conscious choices, not just letting money flow like a river. And sometimes it means making bigger changes, maybe finding a flatmate or moving to a slightly more affordable area. These are tough decisions, I know, but financial peace of mind is worth it. The 50/30/20 rule helps you see these pressures and then you can decide what to do. You're in control, remember? Don't just take my word for it. Lots of people have used this rule and seen amazing results. My friend, let's call him Rahul. Rahul was always broke. Classic Rahul. Swiped his credit card like there was no tomorrow. Mountains of debt. Stress level 9,000. He thought he'd be paying it off forever. Then he stumbled upon the 50/30/20 rule. He was skeptical at first. Too simple, he said. Won't work for me. But he gave it a shot. Started tracking his expenses. Cut down on eating out. Put that 20% strictly towards his debt. Guess what? Within 2 years, he was debt-free. Now he's saving for a down payment on a bike. How cool is that? Another story. My cousin Priya. She wanted to travel the world, but her savings account was always empty. She loved shopping. A bit too much. Her wants category was out of control. The 50/30/20 rule was like a wake-up call. She realized where her money was going and how it wasn't aligning with her big dream. Priya tweaked her percentages. She reduced her wants to 20% and boosted her savings to 30%. It wasn't easy. She said no to many shopping trips. But seeing her travel fund grow, that was her new high. Last I heard, she was backpacking through Europe, all thanks to a simple budget rule. All right, folks, feeling inspired? Feeling like you can conquer your finances? Good, because I have a challenge for you. The 30-day Get Your Money Right Challenge. Sounds epic, right? It is. For the next 30 days, I want you to try the 50/30/20 rule. Just 1 month, that's it. What do you have to lose? Besides debt, here's the plan for your 30 days. Day 1. Calculate your after-tax income. Figure out your 50%, 30%, and 20% amounts. Write them down. Stick them on your fridge. Make it your phone wallpaper. Whatever works. Day 2 to 30. Track every single rupee. Use an app, a notebook, a pigeon. I don't care, just track it. And categorize it. Be mindful about your spending. Before you buy something, ask yourself, is this a need or a want? Does it fit my budget category? It might feel weird at first. You might have to say no to some things. That's okay. It's part of the process. Think of it as a game. You versus overspending. And share your journey. Use the hashtag #MyMoneyGlowUp. Tell us how it's going. The good, the bad, the ugly. Are you struggling? Are you winning? Let's support each other. Community makes everything easier. Imagine, in 30 days, you could have a totally new relationship with money. Exciting, isn't it? So, you survived the 30-day challenge. Hopefully you're feeling pretty good. Maybe you saved some money. Maybe you paid off a bit of debt. Or maybe you just understand your spending better. That's a huge win, my friend. But what happens after 30 days? Do you go back to your old ways? Please don't. The 50/30/20 rule isn't just a quick fix. It's a lifestyle, a money mantra, a cheat code for financial well-being. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth or scrolling Instagram. It just becomes part of your routine. And that's when the real magic happens. Long-term financial security. Whoosh! Keep reviewing and adjusting. Life changes, right? You get a raise. Yay! Your expenses change. You have new goals. Your 50/30/20 allocations might need to change too. Maybe you want to save more aggressively. So your saving slice becomes 25% or 30%. The rule is flexible. It grows with you. It's your personal finance companion. Ultimately, mastering your money is about freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from stress, freedom to make choices, to pursue your dreams. Whether it's buying a house, starting a business, or just not worrying about bills, the 50/30/20 rule is a powerful tool to get you there. So keep at it. You got this. Now go forth and be a money master. Peace out.